he was dared to come on his mum's pillow. And he's like, alright, and then goes upstairs to do it.
He actually did.
And then drains the water.
You drain the full flavour out.
Then you're draining all the flavour out.
But it doesn't. But it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't, because there's still flavoring in it, in the noodles.
Yeah,
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. This
You don't
this
drain all of it
conversation's
out, you
over.
drain most
This
of it.
conversation's over. Next topic. Is incest wrong? Get rid of that.
No,
Alright.
is the short answer.
Yes, no is the short. Wait, what?
We can all like
Yes.
All right.
Come on.
All right. Here's one. It's directed at Sam. What makes you angry?
prepare a
What
mess
makes
list,
you angry?
boys.
Is that are we gonna apply any context to this question, or
It's just whatever makes you angry.
How long you boys got tonight?
Oh God,
are you
all
going
night.
anywhere?
This
I'd say if I
podcast
had
is going to be 5 hours long.
If I had to give one answer to that, I'd just say people. People piss me off. People's stupidity.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
know, people asking you in the supermarket where the boxes of shit are and devouring chickens at the front of the store. Shit like that, you know?
Chickens.
Yeah. Like essentially like trivial shit that really has no impact on your life personally, but just shit that happens on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
Liam just say chickens? As in, like, you weren't there for the conversation about the
No,
guy?
I was picturing real life, like chickens in a pen at the front of outside the store, and I was like, do they have that in Melbourne?
No, the junkie devoured
Yeah,
two
I remember now.
roast chickens at the front of the
Yeah,
store.
yeah, I get it. All right, I understand.
This guy. Damn, but Sam,
Um,
you get pissed off about a lot of shit.
Yeah, I think it's like, it kind of runs in the family. I think a lot of my siblings and shit have... Like, I don't know, I feel like it's a kind of superficial anger. It's not like actual... Well, I mean, I don't know. I just
I
get
mean-
pissed off really easily.
So we're getting
Just
pissed off right
imagine,
now.
just imagine a whole family of torpies just angry at one thing.
I'd love to be there for like a family Christmas when you're all together for like once a year. You all get pissed off. With each other.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we all just fucking swear at each other and...
I want to be there for that. Can you invite the boys to Christmas?
It's like my birthday and like fucking mum or son's cutting the cake. He fucking cuts it off. It's fucking bullshit.
Uh,
Yeah, runs in the family.
Yeah, for
I
any of
love it.
those viewers out there that have watched the Port Douglas vlogs, you'll notice that Sam gets pissed in every second scene.
You know what
The
else
Port
pisses me
Douglas
off?
vlogs, which are on a different YouTube channel, they're on
Yes.
Reese
link is
Cropper's
in the-
YouTube channel. Link is in the
Link's down
description.
below.
Go check it out.
Yeah,
That
what
was-
else pisses you off, Sam?
That was terrible.
Getting stuck in traffic for 4 hours with a dead phone.
No, what are you talking about? You said you loved it at the end. You said you were glad that it happened.
I gotta be honest. I might not have been entirely truthful there.
Yeah, 4 hours and 14 minutes.
I
Oh,
believe you were finding it really hard to compose yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, mate. I was
you,
about
couldn't,
to go on a killing
you
spree.
couldn't string your words together. It was amazing.
Nah.
Man.
All right, you guys. What
what
makes you guys angry?
What makes me angry?
Your
Oh,
face.
headache.
Your fucking face. What makes me angry? I don't know. Not being good at something, I'd say. I mean, that could be said for everyone, but for someone like me who my skill is learning skills, I can learn anything in 2 hours.
Not to
If I'm
brag
not-
or anything.
Not to brag, but if I'm not good at something within 2 hours, then it pisses me off. You know what I'm
Fair.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I can feel that. Like maths and shit. When you don't understand maths, you're just not getting it.
no,
Yeah. Like,
I'm good at
I
maths though. So.
don't know. Me too, but like, you know, sometimes it's a bit hard. You know?
Oh, theoretically, yeah. Just do some calculus in my head for fun.
That's
Yeah.
a lot
Just-
of rock and I wouldn't know where to start.
I know what pisses me off. I guess I can't even say customers at work piss me off. I mean, they're annoying, but I wouldn't say they get to me or whatnot. So I think I don't know. When I'm playing online games and I keep
Even-tempered.
dying, that pisses me off. Me and the boys can relate when we're trying
Well,
to
I
play
feel
games.
like everyone is No one's exempt from getting raging at video games.
Yeah.
I don't care how
Pissed
level-headed you are.
Every time, oh here we go. I get pissed off every time I see a woman. I just want to fucking. I'm joking. I'm
Misogyny at its
joking.
finest.
When they just don't do what you fucking tell them to.
I'll push
When
the
they
fucking
stop
wood.
talking.
I'm joking.
Like when they speak without
without
permission.
No, we're gonna get cancelled.
Joking.
I'm
Let's drink to that.
joking. I'm not. I'm not drink to that. What about you, Reese? What pisses you off?
This is like I don't know. It's like so much more serious, but as you've probably noticed with me, every time I fucking talk, it's always like I have to go into something. I don't know, I feel like I've deduced this now over working at the Macquarie Hotel that it's kind of what makes me angry and also scares me about certain people is when you can't reason with somebody.
Yeah.
No matter how much you're talking to them and you're trying to be on their side or produce enough reason for them to do something different or to act a different way.
Yeah.
And they are so it's beyond stubborn. It's like their only mission in life is to be against everything you're providing. Like it gets me so rattled up really bad and really quickly. But it shouldn't because like it just makes it harder then to reason with them. But just like people who are real fucking like set in their grounds from the get-go, like piss me off so hard. Like you should be able to at least not only hear someone else's point of view, but take it into account and then base how you're acting on what they're providing with you. It's like there's certain situations where it might not apply, but yeah, for the most part, like it's just like I've had two notable people at Macquarie Hotel who I'm talking to, and they have scared the shit out of me because they've both made me angry while also you can't predict what their next move is because nothing you say or do is able to influence them.
Yeah.
It's the only way to win an argument with an idiot. You got to become one. You can't reason with them.
Yeah.
So many people like
as
that in
stupid as that
Liverpool.
sounds, that is honestly true. Like, there's been so many moments as I've had to like kick a person out where, I mean, the most recent that this happened just before lockdown, whereas there was this extremely sexist guy. Like, there was this guy that honestly was like, he made this girl upset, and he was like, oh, look at this dumb bitch crying, she's like a little fucking dumb bitch. Like, he was absolutely super sexist. And he was saying some other shit. I can't remember what he was saying. We've been in lockdown for too long. But the only way to get him out, because at first I was like, hey mate, don't talk to him like that. And it's like, oh, you're on the fucking woman's side. Then he wouldn't listen to me when I started talking to him. So the only way to even get him to listen was to be like, yeah mate, I know. Like, attempt to maybe think that I'm agreeing with him. And then only did he start talking to me, and then could I only get him out.
You gotta lower your IQ by a few points.
Oh, by a fucking lot of points.
Just remove some fucking like
Brain cells.
Man, but it's completely true. You gotta dumb yourself down. Talk to dumb people.
so bad, and it is. I have to admit, it's most common in men, especially older men. I don't know why, but it's as though like maybe it's true. I mean, when we're old, maybe we'll find it more truthful. But when you've been on the earth for so long and you're so set in your ways and what you consider the norm, that you experience something which is sort of opposing that, they're the most, and it's most common. I'm not saying it's only in, because the two people I've had the experience with are younger people. But it is more common that you find it in, I guess, sort of people over the age of like 40. Like harder to reason with. I don't know.
I know what you're saying too. But you know, working in the hospitality industry, it's mostly male patrons that we're dealing
probably
with.
why as well. Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
But
People don't get less stupid when they get as they get older. All the time they just get more stupid.
No, like, but now thinking back on all the people that I've had to, deal with over the time of working in Liverpool and elsewhere, is that a lot of the times, the only times that I've ever had issues with, women, like that gender, like for anything, I had to kick him out for some reason. It's only been like in Liverpool, like junkies, they're fucking off their heads or something. All the other times, I can confidently say it's been either a couple or guys. I've
Yep.
always been able
Yeah.
to speak reason with women, basically. They've always listened to reason. The only other times that I haven't been able to calmly, verbally sort out a problem, not saying that I punch on with the customers, but without getting into an argument is what I mean, is that when there's a dude involved, it's like, they don't listen to reason or something. They're all stupid.
They just want to shoot up heroin in the toilets. Just let them do it.
Yeah.
Mate, you don't understand how many times I've caught dudes shooting up in the toilets. Like, it's a problem.
Like, if you want to shoot up, don't go to a fucking pub. We're just gonna find you and we're just gonna kick you out. Just
Yeah.
Just do it at
Why
home.
can't you do it? Why can't you do it at home?
do it in your car. Like you're driving to the pub. Do it in your car.
Why can't it be a
Yeah,
normal
it's-
person?
Well, they probably don't own a car because they probably sold it for the drugs.
Oh,
But I don't understand why they can't just do it at home. Even for a couple of junkies, Reese, your fucking brother, when he was trying to fix the plumbing underneath the
Yeah.
toilet sink, he
Yeah.
found a stash of
Yeah.
freaking crack.
yeah.
Literally, just someone just
Fuck,
put
what?
crack under there and just left it there with a needle in there, so someone else could just come in and be like,
Fuck,
"Oh,
score.
score."
That's your lucky day.
Oh no, this would probably be for someone else, and they'd be like, "Oh, yep, he left it right where he said he would."
Yeah.
But like, why you just leave it in a public venue?
Yeah.
Go over the dude's house or something. Why do you got? I mean,
Yeah, that's just not necessary. It's like,
it's not worth going into a fucking bathroom and then leaving the fucking syringe on the toilet seat like they all do.
Mhm.
Sam, mate, do you clean the toilets at have you ever had to clean the toilets at Woolworths?
no.
No,
Just
count
the
yourself
shelves.
lucky, mate. Count yourself
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah. Dodge the bull on that one.
You know how much stuff I've had to clean up over the years.
Yeah.
And I'm still young, so that fucking says something, does it?
Let's not even go into the shit. Like literally feces. Anyway, let's. Liam, what makes you
Yeah, and
angry?
before you fucking go to the next, it's been twice, right? I've had to do this twice where I've had to clean up someone's underpants that they've shat themselves and they left their underpants in the corner of the cubicle.
Oh my god.
And it was the same guy too. but,
Same dude.
but why? Why can't
Why-
you just leave and go home? And why you
I
gotta
had-
take the underpants off?
I had
just
to
leave it
one
there.
time at Mac. There was one time where I had to clean up a male pad, like a male's pad from.
Oh, yeah.
It's I don't know where the
Ah.
blood comes from, but it was in a male's toilet in the bowl, and it was like a female pad, but it had a line of blood on it, like only at the back, and it looked like it's blooded out the side. It was filthy as.
I must have had one spicy curry for dinner.
That's the thing. I'm assuming like what was it for his ass? Because where else is he going to bleed down there?
Yeah, well, yeah. Like, oh,
But-
nice.
It was filthy.
What the fuck?
Right.
Liam,
Yeah.
what makes you angry?
Oh, it's nothing like what makes you guys angry, that's for sure. I think the thing that
I'm
really
sure
makes
you could also be commonly angry at some of the things we've said.
Oh yeah, I can definitely relate. But like when I think of what makes me angry, it's like when someone doesn't do what I tell them when they're asking what to do. Like they'll ask, "Oh, how do I do this? What do I do?" I'm like, "Oh, you just do this, this, and that," and then they just don't get it. And
That's Reese sometimes.
and then they
Reese will
just.
ask how to do something, and he's like, yeah, shh.
But like the instructions are so clear. It's like just do this. It's always with video games. Like someone's asking, "How do I do this with this?" And we're in person, so I'm like, "Oh, just move the joystick, press that button, do that," and they just don't get it. They do the exact opposite, and they're pressing the wrong things, doing the wrong shit. And I'm just
Yeah,
like, "What the
It's
fuck
like
are you
Reese
doing?"
when we're playing Payday? Like, how do I put my skill points in? Oh, you just do this. What?
Don't tell me what to do.
Just tell me what it is.
Oh.
Maybe he's Korean, just show me.
He's probably getting pissed right now.
Oh,
Right,
I
yeah,
like
he is.
punch
Look
in
at
the
him.
face.
And I'm sure everyone can relate to this, but you know what else pisses me off?
What's that?
When I'm just about to, I feel good, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'm gonna go do the dishes, and then fucking your mum or something, or in this case, my girlfriend says, make sure to do those dishes, and I'm like, I was just about to, but I don't want to. now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone tells you what to do when you're about to do it. They want to feel like you're doing what they say.
Yeah, exactly.
So annoying.
Yeah.
So
Why
I'm
don't you
just
guys
gonna
start breathing, huh? Start breathing. Go on,
I
mate.
interrupt this broadcast to have a little biscuit.
Not sponsored.
I would love to be sponsored. Please ship me a fucking 100 boxes of these
What,
things.
Arnott's?
Arnott's very bickies, mate. I love them.
Please sponsor us. Any amount of money will do, please. For a couple cents, just
Yeah.
some to pay the rent, please. You tell this question that I want, Liam, or what?
I don't know what question you want. Cheers to that last one.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
See, because the thing is, you don't know what topics I've picked out for tonight, so it might not even be in here.
This was a.
Bring it up yourself.
It was like
Yeah.
a heated discussion that you and me were having, or you and I were having, Liam, and then we had to shut it down halfway through. I'm like, no, we'll leave it for the.
I honestly don't remember. So why don't you just say it?
Well, it might be on your list.
I don't know. If it is, then I'll tick it
Let's
off.
just do it now.
Just tell me. Just say it. Just say it. What do you want to say? Just say it. Say it. Come on, just say it.
Let me bring it up so I can properly say it word for word.
I honestly have no idea what it could be. I don't remember.
I kind of feel like watching La La Land. I don't know why.
I didn't enjoy
seen
La
that
La
one.
Land.
La La Land is I never thought I'd enjoy it. I'm not usually into musicals, but it's made by Damien Chazelle, who did Whiplash, and First Man.
Oh, Whiplash.
Yeah.
Fuck. That was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You go.
Well, I was just gonna say, you know, talking about things that piss us off, musicals, I reckon would fit in that one.
Oh, what I
Unless
love
it's The Nightmare
musicals.
Before Christmas. I like Nightmare Before Christmas.
I haven't actually seen Nightmare Before Christmas for a long, long time. I don't remember. I've seen it when I was a kid, but I don't remember it. But I don't know. I saw one scene from La La Land, which is when Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone are at like a pool party, and
Right back.
they played a song.
Alright, if Taylor's going, I'm going because I really need to pay. You guys talk.
Okay, I'll pause this
Alright.
conversation when we
It's
get
just
back.
me and you, mate.
No, just me and you. Anyway, I watched the pool scene. Like it was like a clip on YouTube, like an extracted clip from the film on YouTube. It had a song playing in the background. I can't remember, but it was a song that I knew. It was like a cover song. There was a band at the pool scene playing it, and
Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about.
it was this
Might
little
have seen this
moment
scene.
between Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone's character hadn't seen each other in a while in the film, and they both at this pool party and they see each other, and she suggests a song to the cover band and they play it. The song is coming to me. I can't think. From Duran Duran. Anyway, and Ryan Gosling as a jazz player or a keyboardist, I think. The keyboard's a like proficient instrument in the song, and he takes it as an insult because I don't understand the musical terms of it. Maybe it's a super easy song to play on keyboard or something. Anyway, I don't know. It was this fun pool party music scene of Emma Stone giving Ryan Gosling shit after having not seen each other for a long time.
Yeah.
And then there was like a little bitter like argument between them two, but it was just such a clip I could vibe with. It just felt like such a fun little atmosphere. So I was compelled to watch the movie, and the whole time you have to with musicals suspend yourself from the whole belief thing. It's not like people are actually going to be doing this.
Yeah, it's like not like reality. It's
Yeah,
it's a different experience.
which is the hardest thing. But what I find hardest with music is
Yeah.
movies that
Yeah.
mate, just no one talk about.
I know what you're talking about.
What I find difficult with musicals is when they act like a normal movie and all of a sudden a musical comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like
like-
Classical Musical or something like that.
It's more of like a stage show than a movie, but
Yeah.
movies like La La Land, from the very first scene, it establishes itself before any conversation. It establishes itself as a musical, so it makes it easier
It knows
to
what it is.
yeah. It makes
Yeah.
it easier to go into the rest of the movie, and the first musical is impressive. It's a on-screen, it's just amazing to watch. So moving forward, then you meet the characters. It's easier to watch and to expect a musical whenever it might happen. So, and the story itself is a love story, one of the finest love stories I've ever seen. I love the movie, so 100% recommend watching La La Land. That is a big shout out to Damien Chazelle, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone.
I do
La La
feel for
Land.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, he's amazing.
Love me some Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, come on the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Please, Ryan, we love you.
Please, Ryan.
We know you're
Watch three
watching.
films. We know you're watching. 100%.
You're one of the 5 subscribers, Ryan. We know it.
Someone clip this. Send it to him.
Wait, Jamie. Young Jamie.
Jamie, pull that up.
All right.
Alright,
Do you
ready
guys
for my
want
question?
to? Do you guys want to cheers to whatever you guys are talking about? Well, La La Land.
Cheers to La La
Cheers to
Land.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
Cheers
Ryan Gosling.
to Ryan Gosling.
Come on the show, please.
The show that we just came up with a week ago.
All right, Taylor. I'm anticipating what you got to say.
All right. It sounds like just an ordinary question, but it has some story. All right. How do you
I know where this is
enjoy
going.
your noodles?
What?
Firstly-
This is the question?
This is the question. And was this on your list, Liam, to say for tonight?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Good.
Do you mind if I speak first?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Okay, so it's a little story with Taylor and his noodles. So, this was when Taylor used to work with us at the pub, and Taylor, for his last few months, started bringing in meagering packets as his work lunch because he realised that he was spending too much at the bistro for his work lunches. So he thought, what way can I save money and still eat something which is going to fill me up? And meagering, I don't know how he discovered it, he can describe that, but that was his option. So he brought that to work. He'd have his meagering packet. He'd put it into his bowl and he'd fill it up with hot water to boil the noodles and break them down.
Uh-huh.
And then he'd put in his sachets of sauces and mix it all together and go and eat it at the table, full of water. And myself and another worker saw it one day, and we're like, Taylor, why's your
What
bowl
the fuck
full
are you
of
doing?
why's your bowl with noodles, like meagering noodles, full of water and your sauces? And he's like, "What? What's wrong with it?" He's Taylor about it. He's like, "It's nice. I like it. Like, what's wrong? Why are you
I'm just
coming in?"
enjoying some noodles. What's the big problem here?
Yeah, the thing with meagering noodles, it's not like Maggie noodles. You don't and can't eat them with water in it. It's not right.
Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Oh, okay. So I'm in the
No.
right this entire time.
No, you're in the wrong because of a strict reason. But or maybe Sam does it the same. But the two ways, right, where that you can enjoy noodles, in my honest opinion, is one, like your regular 2-minute noodles when you boil them, you put the water in, you put the fucking satchels in, you fucking mix it up and
Which
slurp
is
them up,
nice. You can't
Which
deny
is-
it. It's still nice noodles.
which is nice. Or and the other way when you have them dry, when you have you do you're boiling your noodles until they're nice and golden. You fucking tip the water out, then you put your flavors in, right? Then you stir it up like a migraine, and that's beautiful. But the way Liam does
Stop. Sam, how do you do your noodles?
Okay.
When you have 2-minute
Growing
noodles,
up-
just normal noodles, how do you make it?
Okay, like growing up, generic chicken and beef noodles.
Uh-huh.
We would,
Beautiful, love it.
I would never, ever use the microwave. You would get a bowl, put it in the bowl, pour the water in, put a plate over it, leave it for like
the
5
plate.
minutes,
Yeah, the
Huh?
brain.
drain the water, put the flavor in, mix it up. That's how you do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Liam, tell them how you have your noodles.
All right, so I do it this way because when I was little, my mum would make my noodles for me because I was too little to use the hot water. So my mum would boil the water, put the noodles in the boiling water in the stove, right? Right, beautiful, love it, great, thanks. Thanks, mum. Tip-top someone. And then she would... How'd she do it?
Put the satchels
How
in.
did she do it?
Put the flavoring in.
Yep, put the flavouring in.
In
Let
the
it
water.
let it settle. And then, using a fork to hold the noodles in, tip the water out,
Tip the water out.
and then
No, I tipped it out.
put it in the bowl. But Taylor thinks that's wrong because I put the flavouring in after...
What you're flavoring?
Yeah, so
I put the
Taylor's...
flavoring in after I tipped the water out.
Yeah, Liam puts the flavoring in when he still has the water in, and then drains the water.
You drain the
Oh.
flavor out.
Then you're draining all the flavor out.
But it
Thank
doesn't.
you.
But it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't because there's still flavouring in it in the noodles.
Yeah,
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. This
You don't
this
drain all of it
conversation's
out, you drain
over.
most
This
of it.
conversation's over.
Least
You're a
important
bunch of
topic this
losers.
whole podcast.
That's what you guys
Your
are.
Noodles.
But you put the flavor in, you tip the water out, you're tipping all the flavor out. That's what I'm saying.
No, but it doesn't. See, because you put no. Okay, look. Here's
Like-
alright, step-by-step guide.
Okay,
You have the noodles in your cup, right? Because it's in a cup.
noodles,
You put
cup.
the flavoring in, right? Then
put
you
the flavouring
put the water in. So the flavoring
Water in.
seeps in amongst the noodles. So so the flavoring is now on the noodles, right? It's among the noodles.
But it's
Then you
it dissolves in the water.
But then you tip. No, it doesn't.
Tip the water out.
I'm telling you because you still taste the flavoring on the noodles.
Yeah, some of it, and you tip most of it out with the water.
Well, in that case, there's too much flavoring because I think it tastes great the way that I do it.
I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong that you can't have noodles that way.
Yes, you are actually. That's what you've been saying this entire time.
Essentially, it's the same as having a bowl, right? You fill it with milk, you put your cereal in, pour out your milk. You're just left with fucking.
That's not the same at all.
I don't think I've ever met anyone who pours the milk in first.
Oh, I have no idea.
No.
I tried to come up with an example.
Because at least
that is like a thing that people say, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, I know. But at least with my girlfriend, she has her noodles dry all the time. But at least she drains the water first and then puts the flavoring in and mixes that, which that makes more sense than dissolving all the flavor and then tipping it out.
Liam, if this is any sort of mate, I made mee goreng the other day, and I was sort of in like a bit of a dazed zone. I, without thinking, poured my flavoring on before I'd even put hot water into the actual thing. I was so pissed off with the order in which I did it that I put it in the bin and restarted because there was no way I was losing that flavor.
You'll never get that 80 cents back.
How's that supposed to make him feel
How's that
better?
supposed to make me feel better? Exactly. That just makes me feel more shit about myself. Fuck you guys. Next topic. I'm not even cheesing today. You guys can. I'm not.
I love how heated Liam gets over the least important topic of.
Because I'm being called out on something I've done my entire life. And it works. It works.
Probably not as good as keeping the flavor
Who
in.
the fuck cares? I'm happy. Am I not allowed to be happy? I'm going to tell my psychologist about this. Fuck you guys.
No, please don't.
I think my final answer to this is he gives a fuck.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I respect that.
Well, let's all just end it on that. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
Next topic. I'm not cheesing though. You guys can.
I don't have any topics in front of me.
I've never
So I
seen
can
Liam so triggered before. Like, if we
I need
weren't,
to tick that
we
one
weren't
off.
recording this, he wouldn't have come back after he left.
Yeah, it was Liam and I were having this discussion maybe a couple of days ago, and we were both like, "All right, let's
leave
save
this
it.
for the podcast.
Let's leave it for the podcast." Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Oh, what am I doing? Hang on, let's
I
go
don't
again.
know. Do we wave? Do we do a
Two, anything. 3, 2, 1. See you next time.
Sam didn't do anything.